and welcome to the MyWitchAngel channel. My name is Angel, and if you've been around here, you'll probably find that this reading is a bit different than like all of the readings we have done. But that's because, well, shoot, y'all know, you've seen my reading before. I'll always, tell you like, I just do what Spirit calls me to do, and this one I've, been called to do a couple weeks previously, maybe even a month, but it's a pretty deep topic, as you can probably see in the title. If I word it, I don't know how I'm gonna word it, but it hits hard for a lot of people. It hits hard for me, and I don't know, but I've always been one to have questions and want to ask questions. So I didn't want to do this reading on my own, even though I am like by myself in my house right now. I kind of just wanted to be like with you, and so that we could go on this journey together and get some questions answered. So anyway, I'm gonna be using my Star Spinner Tarot, and then I also pulled my Angelarium Oracle of Emanations just in case. I'm not exactly sure how this reading is gonna go about, but if you were looking for like just a normal pick a card, then I would go ahead and choose another one, because I feel like this is just gonna be more of like a conversation with Spirit. And there we have it. So let me go ahead and sage our space for you and for me. Let me ask this sage if it's smoke, your herbs, bless, that all is clear, safe, all here. May everything come in clear. Hallelujah. Ooh. Bless. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe angle it. I don't know, I want the cards to be seen, because I don't know. We can see the same thing at the same time. So, well, you know what I might do? I think I'm gonna angle this downward. All right, so give me 1 second. All right. I hope this is better if you like it. But yeah. Oops. We already have a high priestess and the fool out here. Spirit's telling me, yeah, get into the vibe, about to start something new, something cray. So I guess before we do get into it, like, disclaimer, I'm so not pushing anyone's religion, and I'm so not like gonna be talking down on anyone's religion. I'm just going to be asking spirits questions about religion practice, what does spirit think, everything like that. Because we know religion has brought a lot of peace for people, a lot of balance, a lot of justice for people, as well as we have the Four of Wands that flip, but as well as it has brought about a lot of war and a lot of hate for different groups. So I mean, we of course could like go into history and see the development and establishment of different religions and how they had to do with government of state and what happened to the corruption with religion in that sense. But I'm just looking into, like, as of now, let's go to our first question. It might start off a little general, but we'll go specific as we continue. But what does Spirit think of our world's current religious practice? We have the Queen of Coins out here. We have Strength, known as Fortitude in this deck, in reverse. Yo, I hope things are aligned, by the way. Oh my goodness, all these cards are Spirit's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you. The Eight of Wands upright, Temperance in reverse. Let's do one more. Oops. And then, okay, well, fine. We got 2 more. Y'all, I swear, every time I'm like, let's get one more, Spirit's like, LOL, no. Anyway, okay, we have the Ace of Cups here, and then we have Justice underneath that. So, and yo, like, if you are also a tarot reader watching this, I'm so down to see your interpretation and just what you get. Like, I'm open for a dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, this is a pretty big deal to me, and I'm no, master expert on all religions and the mouthpiece for spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am simply a messenger sent here to do my job, okay? So, excuse my hair. Anyway. Let's get this. So we asked Spirit's view on religion in its current state now, right? That's my intention, at least, with this first question. And what I'm seeing here, we'll just go. So I'm like, with our Queen of Coins here, with our Eight of Wands upright, it's like, it's looking to me like there was this basis of blessings and, like, what's it called, abundance, for those who took religion and those practices for their truth, you know and I'm not saying, like, I'm saying this isn't any religion, like, with any base text, okay? Any type of practice set down and, like, recorded so that others may do the same. However, with this strength in reverse, it's looking to me as if there were those who started this and were attacked for what this base religion was for a lot of different, like, it could be like the Vedas, the Buddhist tradition, the Christian one. Like, I'm just seeing it's where there were those who began this and were not taken as seriously because the practice in itself was too advanced for normal people already living in a certain type of way to understand and just follow. It was as if the religion itself did not uh, cater to selfish desires, and that's why people didn't listen. So nowadays we are dealing with a lot of insecurity that is hidden, masked by certain religious practices. And it's not as if it is done completely on purpose as of now. It's like that's what has been taught. Like, it's as if it's like the books that are used now, those who read it tend to come to these texts with the right, like, mission in mind, but what has been written had been tampered with. I'm seeing it's due to different uh, different, like, pathways. Like, for instance, it's one where it was a matter of social acceptance, and it was like the, like, terminology. like modern terminology had to be used in order for those to understand or agree, whoa, with what was being taught. And it was like the people who were trying to spread the knowledge of that gospel, whatever that religion is. It's like they want it to be taken seriously. They want it to be taken as if it's like they weren't trying to control, they wanted to be heard. And so they changed a lot of their words of what they were explaining so that the people they were explaining to would agree or just listen without throwing accusations or stones. So what does Spirit think about all this? It's like Spirit still holds on to this truth of why it like allowed religion in the first place. Because there's always meant to be this balance between like all and like love too. It's like the basis of all religions tend to be the same. Like if you see how she's peering into this cup, right? It's like if you peer deep down to the depths of all religion, you'll find that they are the same. The same principles, even similar stories. We need more cards. We need more cards. We're not finished yet. What else? I don't understand. Okay, justice again. Okay. We have the 7 of Wands in the upright. We have Page of Swords in the upright. Whoa. We have the 4 of Coins in the upright. And then the Ace of Cups again in the upright. I'm almost getting like there's a reason here, you know what I mean? Like a reason behind all this or something? Like why? At the bottom we have the 5 of Wands, excuse me, in reverse. Where were we? Let me just read these. So it's like, in order for those, but I don't know who are the those in this stance. I guess those who encounter this type of religious existence, like different ones, different religions. It's like Spirit allows those to choose the path that most benefits them. For when you encounter the freedom of choice, free will, it's as if Spirit has allowed these different religions to exist for those who need them. Because all exist in different ways. When you encounter a type of rule or law that does not sit well with your own existence, how you were created and how you see the right and wrong in life, you are meant to be a fighter for truth and open the eyes of others to see the truth of the basis of that religion and like how it started. Because there are those who have who do stick to their guns when it comes to the principles they have learned in religion, and this is for good and bad reasons. One, it's a grasp of truth and holding on to principles, you know? Spirit is saying that there is no wrong answer, but there is a right answer for those who are trying to achieve it. The truth behind it all. I feel like there's still more here. I don't understand. You know, like, I like half wish this was live so we could be doing this together, because I'm like, what are y'all thinking right now? Like, what are your questions? Because I'm still just like, what? I'm just doing this. I'm just out here, y'all. But, okay. We have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles beside it. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. I guess all of them are upright, should I say. It's like when you choose a religious type of practice, even one that has not been set down in text or stone, when you take that seriously enough for yourself, Spirit sees all of the work and patience and determination that you have placed in your life and rewards you thus. So what about when it comes to, like, you know, preachers, right? Or what if it comes to those who are trying to, like, change others or, you know, control others? I mean, what about that? What about that? Because I feel like, what if they think they're doing the right thing? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, people do choose to use religion and whatever to, like, to control others. So, like, what about that? Knight of Wands. The Nine of Coins. Hanged Man and the King of Cups. All upright. Okay, I'm not taking all three of these cards. That's too many. Can I have, like, one, please? Oh my gosh. One, please. The Queen of Cups. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Spirit is saying, like, when you see, experience both injustice when it comes to writing the morals for others. You're meant to have enough knowledge about what? About what? History? And the ways of man? Because selfishness and pride has played such a huge part in the establishment of cities and laws, so that those in power might have stayed in power. Y'all know, like, in olden days, right? It's like the king and I guess queen, I don't know, was like, it was like they were chosen from spirit, or like was an embodiment of, God, or a god or goddess, depending on culture. And so I'm seeing it was like, it's some type of result from there. It's like somehow in the past, those anointed with power claimed to be anointed with power. Therefore, others had to listen to them because they were speaking not just from themselves, but from like higher powers, right? And so, what's weird though? I'm seeing with this hanged man in the middle of all of this. It's like half of the time that was true. Half of the time they were telling the truth. But this other half of the time, it was like in a sense of like control, or like a fear of losing status or power. And also of being wrong. It's like, what if I'm wrong? Then I'm not who I say I am. Something like that. It's all of this. So what does that have to do with nowadays, though? Hold on. We're close. I think we're close. Give me a second. What does that have to do with now? Whoa. We just have to flip. Three of Swords. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords. And the Emperor here. Then we have the Five of Swords. I only sigh heavily because I'm like, this isn't easy. These answers are not easy. So I'm really using all I've got here. So I appreciate you being here with me. And I so wish it's like we were doing this together. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway. Something with this Ace of Wands. Okay, so y'all know how like in 2022, everything was like weird. It was crazy. 2022 was crazy, guys. Can you imagine? But it's because it was a year of shift. A lot of Earth's vibration was shifting higher, right? Which is why a lot of truths are being spilled now. And thank God, also technology. Hello, it's perfect time. It's divine. But no, for real, it's like a lot of things are coming to the surface when it comes to wrongdoings, when it comes to injustice, laws, when it comes to let's hit it hard. Okay, genocides. Okay, a lot of we'll say sins among the earth, right? A lot of it's being brought up to the surface, and it's because it's meant to be. Guys, I apologize of this old language, but it's meant to be purged so that a lot of purity is brought in to replace that. So what does that have to do with now again? What is it again with this Ace of Wands? I don't understand. It's like those who have certain knowledge. It's like it's like if you study the religion that you're in. And I cannot speak for all. I cannot. But it's as if it's like when you do, you'll somehow find the different ways things were preserved or changed. And understanding this flow of time will allow this new knowledge of how it was originally meant to be exercised, which what is like, guys, give me 1 second while I just feel this out. It's almost as if you might be battled. Aren't there a lot of religious battles right now? Because I so don't know, because I'm like not in the news. I should be, y'all. But I don't know. It's like there are battles being taken or done here. And a lot of it has to do with the rise of the truth of religions. Okay, well, Spirit, so what is this truth here? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm not getting super specific answers, but maybe I'm not asking specific questions. I don't know. What is this? Queen of Wands. Okay, well, let me ask this. Is there like one right religion? A lot of people are on about this. Personally, I don't think there is, but I want to see what Spirit says. What do you say? King of Cups in reverse. You know what's weird? It's like the answer is there can be or there will be, but it might look like an amalgamation of all of the ones we know now. It's as if it's like a return to an old times when there is but one religion, but it wasn't even a religion then. It was just a way of being, a way of existing, and everyone understood this. I don't understand. Hold up, I feel like there's more. Okay. We have the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Or coins. Is this? Okay. We'll get one more. Temperance again. But this time upright. And then we have the Page of Wands underneath all of this. I'm gonna just have him chill right here. With this King and Queen of Wands, I'm seeing in like attainment of balance. And it's looking like the balance of the drive of different nations. And I'm so channeling right now with the word of nation. It just feels like it means more than the original definition. And I don't know. Anyway, with our temperance here and the upright now, I don't know. It's like the world is on this path of oneness and will require those from a lot of different places to understand the drive, the reason behind the different religions in the first place. Speak up and speak out, and like it's like telling the truth and then finding the it's no not finding it's encountering others who speak the truth. And it's like there's this knowledge of knowing that it is the truth when it does not solely benefit one person, one nation, yet benefits all. I feel like there's a few more things, and then I think we're gonna have to do another reading like this. I feel like there's more though. Hold on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my Angelarium cards, because ooh Jesus, y'all help me out, please. Please. Ice the best, our angel of divination, bless. Jesus, thank you. Okay. Let's continue. We got a couple more out here to help me out. We have Uriel, our angel of flame. We got an arc out here. Whoa, another arc. We got Gabriel. And then we have Sikloff as well. At the bottom, we had Chokhmah, the right eye, wisdom. Okay. Sorry, I'm low-key getting excited now because I cannot do this by myself. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. So, anyway, what's the tea? Yeah, tell me the tea. Give me one. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so, channeled some message. So, here we go. So, it begins with this current of love that you must experience for yourself. For how will you be able to spread the truth when you do not experience it for yourself? And what is the truth but love between all beings? For the divine creator themselves, however you can use terminology, created all with that, simply that in mind, quote unquote, love, okay? And in our current dimension, in our current time, right, we are meant to spread this current between all. So that as soon as you understand that current of love within yourself, the love for all beings, the love for all creation, okay, you're meant to spread that however you can. And then when it comes to religion and everything like this, you're meant to like hold on to them principles, because the principles of religion themselves, like the boundaries of it all. So for instance, for me, you know, I know Christianity, so the Ten Commandments, right? All of them are meant to, or written for those who follow them to, like, you know, lead a happy and healthy lifestyle, okay? Help, you know, save others, help others out, okay? everything, like care for one another, like just literally like that golden rule, like treat others the way you want to be treated, and then maybe even better, right? Like do even better. But I'm just seeing it's like that type of existence, that those type of quote unquote morals, rules, whatever you want to call it, exist between all religions, and then spiritual practices that do not follow a religious doctrine itself. And so those who feel it, and you will know because it is wider than just you, then you'll know when it is time to spread this, honestly, and read into it. Because there's so much truth that is just what has been taught. And it's not necessarily any one person's fault. It's just that those there are people, humans, people tend to teach what has been taught to them. Okay, you can base this down to even the cell, right? The cell takes on its, has all of its information stored in its nucleus and everything, the mitochondria. The powerhouse of the cell. But anyway, no. It's like, what is the job of the cell but to pass on its, knowledge, its DNA and everything to the next cell, and and so on and so forth. And it is like this because the more it spreads, of course, the wider it gets, and then it spreads amongst the entire world. And then there is this unity of love and purity and openness, acceptance for the creations that, the master creator has made. I feel like we're not done here, and I feel like there are more questions, but I don't know. I feel like this is it for now. So I guess thank you. If you stuck with me thus far, thank you so much for being here with me and going through this journey with me. I have to write down more questions because I feel like I have more, but I don't even know them yet. And if you have questions, let me know so we can ask, because I want to do this again. Yeah, because I don't know. I just feel like there's more here. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this, and I so am open to talking about everything, if I got anything that does resonate with any type of knowledge that please by all means share, let's talk about this, educate me. I'm always down to learn something new. And with that, thank you, and I hope to see you in another reading, okay? Bye-bye.